Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Moy, aka Swedish Whiskey Girl, and today we are here with the last day of my Feis week, and today it's Jura. So Jura is not on Islay, but it is the neighbouring island, which is known for having just one pub, one distillery, one road, and loads of deer. I was actually surprised when I was on Islay how close Jura is to Islay. I knew they were quite close to each other, but they're so close. And there's a little ferry that goes in between them. Unfortunately, we didn't have time to go over, but the next time I go, I really hope I can visit Jura as well. It is an interesting whiskey to me. I tend to like Jura, but I know a lot of people are either love it or they don't. And this is their Feis 2021 release, the Distillery Cask. But Jura also has their own festival, I think usually around September, which is the Jura Music Festival, and this whiskey is in support of that. So I think £25 of each sale goes towards the festival, which had to cancel last year, but I think it's on this year virtually, but I'm not entirely sure. But usually a lot of musicians flock to the island and they have the music festival. So this is a 18-year-old, I believe, that was distilled on the 30th of October 2002 and bottled this year and sits at 57.1% ABV. It has also been matured for its whole maturation in a refill ex-sherry butt from Jerez. So I'm looking forward to trying this. I'm expecting it to be quite sherried, which, yeah, sherry hasn't been my go-to cask type lately, but maybe this will change my mind. We'll start by having a look on the nose. This, I think, is also completely unpeated and retails at £145, I believe. I always keep forgetting that. Definitely a sherry character on the nose. It's kind of dark and murky. Interesting, quite oranges and chocolate probably, but almost something sour. Autumn leaves, nutty. I think the kind of slightly sour note I'm getting is like the nuttiness meeting the oranges, and that murky kind of wet leaves note that I tend to find on Jura. A very interesting and kind of pronounced nose. Definitely one of those that you keep coming back to, and it's just more and more things. Some sort of like caramel sauce as well. But let's have a little taste. Sláinte. A little bit hot, so I'm probably gonna add some water to it. A sherry character coming through. There's almost like wet leaves and a little bit of wood and a little bit of oranges and a little bit of that chocolate note, the nuttiness on the palate as well, but slightly too hot. But it's also my first whiskey of the day, so I'm not really used to alcohol yet. Yeah, let's add a little bit of water. Let's see if we can do it easier today. I need to find my pipette, because this is not ideal. Here we go. So, an all right amount. Oh, the finish now is very interesting. It's like floral and woody, like musky, spicy, woody, floral, like a perfume. Like an evening perfume, probably. Oh, now it's mint chocolate on the nose for me. Yeah, it's like almost a bit of floor, is that what it's called? Like swimming pool, toothpaste, chocolate. Definitely a very interesting nose. I kind of like when it's like this because I just find very fascinating things. Yeah, with the water it's not as hot anymore and you can actually get the palate coming through. It's not very minty on the palate, but it does have this kind of woody, dry woodiness. There's the same kind of woodiness as I would expect if you have a tree or a wooden thing that's been around for ages, like old dry wood. I think I prefer the nose over the palate. Not because the palate isn't nice, but just because the nose, there's so many things going on. The palate is a little bit more kind of old and dignified, but it's quite retained. Like it is the woodiness and it is a bit of that kind of golden oranges coming through, a little bit chocolate, a little bit spice. But it's not like, the palate is quite traditional. It's not very like, what's it called, quirky or explosive, which I mean after 18 years you usually don't get that anyways, but it's, the nose just keeps being something different, which I really enjoy. But with it's also what I like about it is that the sherry character isn't too much. It isn't like a sherry bomb. It just has a sherry character. I feel like it feels more sherried on the nose than on the palate. I think if you like a bit of a woody influence on a whiskey, you might like this one, with just a touch of that sherry influence coming through. And then a little bit of a fruitiness, but the main thing is kind of the wood in focus. And it's that kind of older, dry wood. Nice. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing the Jura events that's going on today. I'm going to make a little Jura cocktail later on, I think, as well. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I would of course love to hear your thoughts on Jura. Have you tried this Distillery edition? Have you tried any other Juras that you would recommend to me? Please let me know in the comments below. And of course, if you like this video, I would be thrilled if you'd consider using my affiliate links with either Master Malt, the Whiskey Exchange, or the Scotch Malt Whisky Society the next time you're shopping with them. And of course, if you would consider leaving a thumbs up or maybe subscribe if you haven't already. I also want to take the time to say thank you to my wonderful supporters on Patreon. I'm so grateful to have your support. I hope you're all having a lovely day and that you've enjoyed the Feis and the Isla Festival, and I'll see you in the next one. Sláinte Skål!